I've lived in Marin County for almost 30 years. And how many residents look like me? Lower than you think. But I made a choice to live there. What about my kids? What about other kids of color in that environment growing up there? There are issues of identity, insecurity, isolation. Well, you're about to meet a man who created a program in his hometown where kids of color can bond and be themselves. It's a program unlike any other in that county. Chase Butler, a high school junior, a steal and a bucket for the Branson Bulls. His brother James Measy Butler is a star freshman on the JV team. An 8-year-old Javen Boss Butler is a second grader on a 4th grade team. Who first provided the basketball venue and life's lessons to these gifted brothers? His name is Paul Austin. 11 years ago, he had an idea for a project that could give what other Marin County youth sports programs couldn't: diversity. The foundation is in Marin City, a nonprofit program called Play Marin. Austin, a 3rd-generation Marin City native, saw the need.
I started getting a lot of parents from the surrounding communities here in Marin coming to Marin City and saying, hey, I want my kid to participate in your program. And I started asking them questions like, why? And they was like, well, my kid go to school where the majority of the kids, 99, 98% of the kids are all white. I want my kid to be around some people of color.
Marin County has just over 250,000 people. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 85% are white, 3% are black. The largest representation of color live in Marin City, a pocket of 3,000 sandwiched between Sausalito and Mill Valley.
90% of our kids come from low-income households. So we raised the money in order to make sure that we could pay for the league fees, pay for their uniforms, transportation, food, you name it, we make sure that we take care of that.
So how do you wear all these hats, man? Coach, administrator, all of the above?
Well, it's something that just has to happen.
I feel like you're constantly on this thing, just about every day, huh?
Yes, it's nonstop, it's all the time. My computer is like my best friend.
That best friend led to a new court inside the 65-year-old rec center, thanks to the Warriors. Marin City is a community built by the Marin Ship Company in 1942 to house workers while they constructed 93 warships and tankers for World War II. Jobs drew many black families who migrated from southern states. But by 1945, the war was over, and the Sausalito-based company shut down. Here's one of the few remaining buildings. Most white residents were able to move to other towns. Many in the black community remained. To 47-year-old Austin, Marin City means everything.
My earliest memory of the Marin City Recreation Center was probably about 5.
You were 5 years old?
I think I was 5.
Wow. Does it look pretty much the same as it did when you were a kid?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100% the same. It has not changed at all. It's still the old brown shackled building. They put a little bit of paint over it, but outside of that, no.
Jump. Ball. Jump. Ball. The Rec drew Jomar Butler and his sons Jace, Measy, and Boss to Play Marin. He and his wife Shannon commuted their sons every day to Marin City, first from Novato and later from San Anselmo. Could you imagine what your kids' opportunities would be without Play Marin?
No. No, I couldn't imagine.
Paul is, he's a community leader. He's passionate about bringing kids together through sports, and I think that's an easy way to do it. And he's welcoming.
Play Marin provides that like space where it's like, other than my house, is another place for me to call home and just like enjoy being in that area.
Measy, I'm getting the sense this is kind of like a warm hug, that whole program.
Yeah. We don't have a bunch of soccer moms.
Right.
that could bounce kids around. So a lot of times that fall on people's shoulders in the community. And Play Marin is one of those organizations that is more than happy to take on that responsibility when needed to make sure that kids have access and opportunity to be physical, to have some character development, and to have fun.
Play Marin was work early on.
There's been times where we don't even have enough kids to fill a grade level team. So we have gotten kids from different areas to help fill some of these grade level teams. And then we hear complaints about that, all right? Like even take the Butler family. Why is the Butler family playing in Marin City even though they live in San Anselmo? Not realizing that they're searching for a community that they feel comfortable in.
Different story now.
I had an opportunity to go see Tamalpais High School varsity play Marin Catholic varsity. And in those programs, we have, I think, 10 kids all together was on the court playing against each other, right?
Play Marin alums.
Play Marin alums. I want them to grow up, become kayakers or surfers or skateboarders, whatever it is that they want to do. Hopefully Play Marin would just provide the access so they could plant the seed and they could just continuously grow and just do it on their own.
Play Marin kids, Play Marin alums have grown to be confident leaders in high school, now in college. For more than a decade, it started with Paul Austin, who one day will achieve his dream of adding a multi-court performance center in Marin City. Paul, I thank you for bringing that story to us.
And thank you for telling it. Now, your boys were part of this as well?
Yeah, my two youngest sons, all part of it, went through that. They know the wreck, for sure.
Yeah, all the kids do. What great way to bridge everyone together through sports and community, and thank you. All right, nice job.